I've only missed Alaska and Maine and Washington and Oregon. Those are the places I haven't been. But we've enjoyed it all, and he was the one that wanted to go.
Talk about your honeymoon.
We did a book over there on our honeymoon. We went to Hampton, Lake Louise, and you know, that was in '48.
Yeah.
And the roads were not that good, and we had his dad's old Dodge. And sometimes the lights would go off, and John would say, "You sit on the bumper and with a flashlight." People could see it was dark. Oh, we had an awful time. But we had relatives in Edmonton, Canada. John did, and that's where he was stationed during the last part of the war, World War II. And so we went there on our honeymoon, after band from Lake Louise and Jasper. And they had a big party. There were 3 families there that he was related to. And they just treated him like their own, you know. But anyway, we enjoyed that all. Went to the East Coast, the West Coast, all the national parks.
We went to the West Coast in 1960 or
One.
whatever, and then we went to New York 1965. And in 1961, when we went to the West Coast, we took 6 weeks camping trip. We came back. Most people in Elk River, Minnesota had barely been to Minneapolis in 1961. I mean, that was a trip to go to Minneapolis. So people had not been out of the state, certainly hadn't seen the ocean. Mom took slides of that trip. We showed those slides, or she showed them, to every, and she went to the school, showed the slides, she went to the library, did presentations. I mean, who would do that today? You know? But it was so, yeah. So it was just amazing. So Mom would narrate this slideshow. We got it memorized. We heard that narration so many times that we can, you know, you just look at a slide and you remember exactly what was said about it. It's like you relived the trip, you know, every time. But just amazing. I don't think that New York wasn't maybe as big of a deal. I don't know, 5 years later, maybe people were traveling a little more. But
Well, you kids didn't like going to New York because Jerry was a little older and he thought the twins were going to lose while we were gone.
65.
I remember you were on a sit-down strike at Kellogg Museum in Michigan, and you were also on a sit-down strike at Washington, D.C. because it was so hot. You wanted to go to Catherine Leigh John's house. And I don't know, that's the way it went. But we enjoyed it all in the end.
Well, I happen to marry someone who likes to travel now too. So it's like, I'm here today, I'm going to be somewhere else tomorrow. But really, that was such a good lesson that traveling opens your mind to different cultures and people, and it's just so valuable to help with empathy for people who are different than you. So I really value it.
Does anyone else have anything they want to share?
Jenny.
There we go. Here, you want to take it?
Can we sing happy birthday? No. I'm not singing anything. We are all going to sing happy birthday to us.
Okay. You want to start it?
Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lois. Happy birthday to you.
Here, you have something. I forgot my name tag, but my name's Vic. I'm in the running for favorite son-in-law. I just have to say a word about her grandparenting abilities. She was probably too good to be true that way too. You know, our girls got to go a lot of places that they wouldn't have gone if it had just been us trying to take them. She took them to plays and you name it, downtown Minneapolis, Christmas shows, the whole gamut, several vacations, you know, Wisconsin, yeah. Yeah.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, Missouri, Branson, I believe, yeah, so a lot of places, yeah, so they got a little benefit from that too, so we appreciated that a lot.
Does anybody want to say anything about the cabin? How gracious she was to invite everybody and anybody. I don't want to talk. I want to know how many people learned how to water ski on Lake Corona. Seriously. Well, we tried. So
There are just, so many memories out there. How did we do that? How did we get everybody to sleep out there?
yeah.
We'd have the roll-away bed, and I know the Holmans would all come in, we'd all lay sideways across the roll-away. There'd be all the beds out in the, I just don't know how we did that. That was not even bringing nowadays I think we'd bring tents and stuff like that, but we didn't do that back then. We just found a way to all sleep.
I was just going to say, one of the memories of our youngest brother, Jeff, who isn't here.
Yeah, we can talk about it then.
I'm carving from the one bedroom.
Yes,
In the crib.
we still talk about that in our house. He was in the crib in the other room, and he'd wake up first, he'd go, I'm carving. So we still joke about that in our house all the time. Yeah. I
Boston, you're gonna defend
know. No, he isn't.
Well, and the Thanksgivings, we would host Thanksgivings, and I remember we really enjoyed going there every year and hoping there was a snowstorm. That
Slide down the big hill.
Yeah, Big Hill, and watching the certain movies. I think it was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I'm trying to think of some other ones. Which one? The Sound of Music might have been. There seems like there was another one, but we always look forward to that.
Yeah, so many memories, and I go back for the cabin, it's not just, again, I remember my classmates from my class reunion, whenever I get, they go back, oh, you still have the cabin, and it's such again, nowadays, a lot of you have cabins, but, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, people didn't have cabins, they didn't have a place to go up north. So again, it was just a very different thing to be able to go to the lake like that. And so many people have so many memories.
Well, I'm Charlotte, I'm Rick's wife, I want to say how gracious Lois and John were, accepted me and just took me right in. And then when Luke finally, after 10 years, each year, I'd ask him, why not get married, Luke? I've never been married. You don't have to be married, to have to be married. That's just the outward manifestation. He finally, I asked him, and he said, yes. I thought time stood still. And so I thought, well, I won't tell anybody. No, I'm going to tell everybody so we can back out. But then when we were trying to figure out where to get married because he was so busy to take the least amount out of his time. I said, well, Mississippi is a lot of red tape. Minnesota wasn't bad, but we have to get up here to do it. So he was doing meditation classes in Marin County, and we used to go out there once or twice a year. So I said, why don't we just stop in Las Vegas, you can get your license, and then you can go across the street and get married. And so I said, that's what we'll do. So I had a few things I had to do. So I called up Lois and John. I said, just joking, I said, well, have you thought about, going out to Las Vegas? She said, well, yeah. Really kidding. So then I asked them for our wedding present if they would, fly Tao and Maya out there because we just didn't have the money. We were driving. And so she did. And then I called my sister-in-law, Kathy, up and the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to be there. I said, you're forget it. She said, you're my only sister. So when we drove in, all of them were waiting for us, and Lois and John had a timeshare. So then they had like arrangements for a little chapel. So then we went to the chapel, got married, and everybody was there. But it's just, they opened our hearts to me, and I just want to tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you.
We could go on and on and on. Thank you. Oh, there we go. You've been nominated to talk about how Lois was as a sister. So we learned all about Dorothy Lane.
All those pictures there, I have the same pictures in my own. We grew up pretty close together. Her friends were my friends, and what else? I can't think. She's been a good sister to me. Very. I know that one time when we were going to the cottage from Mankato, we picked up George and Ken at work, and somebody they weren't behaving in the car, and George said, we're not going. And everybody else thought, yes, we are. We're all packed, we're going. So everybody really enjoyed it.
I don't know where to start. I was 2.5 years younger than Lois. We 3 girls had the same bedroom. They made me sleep in the hospital bed. They got the double bed because I rolled my head and it would move the bed. So I had to sleep there. And then I remember that. And I used to love to sneak and take some of her clothes and I'd put them on and she'd get very, very angry with me because we didn't have many clothes in those days. So it was so much fun to go take what she had. I love that. I was kind of like Cleo too. I mean, we were so close together. Her friends were my friends and we had a great family life. We all liked the same things. So, I love you, Lois. You've been so good.
And we know that we're missing out on Roland being here and his singing. We did talk about the potential of him, calling in and singing his favorite song, but I'll skip that. But he does say hello to everybody. He's very, very busy moving out of one house into another, and just could not. He talked about flying in this morning and flying out tonight, but he said it'd probably kill him. So, but he really misses being here. So thank you all. So feel free, I'm not sure if there's more food back there, so just please enjoy and look at the pictures and enjoy the conversation. When we were little, I always think back to we had all the times at the cabin together. We had so many family events that we did, between Christmases and Watkins and stuff like that. And then we had all the weddings. My family didn't contribute much to those weddings. But, my gosh, Marv and I met like 1981 or something like that. It was just during that time when all these weddings back to back to back. So many great opportunities to get together with cousins. So we've enjoyed it so much. So now there just haven't been as many opportunities, and the families have gotten so big that we've had to reduce those number of times getting together. but we have such great memories of all of you. So thank you. Wow, nice.
I felt like I had to come up and, this is my brother Chow. I'm Maya, we're Luke's kids. We just wanted to represent the grandkids. Earlier, Vix was saying that Lois has been a wonderful grandmother, and she really has. Chow and I grew up in Mississippi, living far, far away, but Lois and John, our grandparents, flew us up to visit them twice a year. We got to see them every Christmas and every summer, and those are really some of the happiest memories of our childhood. It was, it always felt like going home. So thank you, and thank you for everything that you taught us.
I guess I wanted to tell a couple stories about being out at the lake growing up. We come up for the summers, and Grandma would always take us to the fabric store. Not the greatest place for a teenage boy, and I remember her teaching Maya and me how to crochet, and even so, I remember I would crochet strings and make beanbags and make little bolos to go out and throw things. I'd always end up coming home with some sort of craft project to give my mom. But it really enriched my life.
Thank you. All right. Any more? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. We loved having everybody here. We love